It's Sunday and I look like a ghost again. So on Friday, my roommate Jamie had to dress up as a clown for one of her theater classes, and obviously I filmed some of it. So this is her dancing like a clown in my kitchen. I closed the blinds so I wouldn't look like a ghost anymore. So, I went to Starbucks today, and check it out. They spelled my name right. Ignore the potential for the MF abbreviation, just focus on the fact that they spelled my name right. Without asking, they just put S-A-R-A. That never happens! My Valentine's Day was good. I didn't do too much. I spent most of the day playing online. But I did, at around 8 o'clock, I watched Eagle vs. Shark and ate a lot of candy. I got myself one of those heart boxes full of candy. I didn't eat all of it. I only had like 3 pieces, but on Valentine's Day you're allowed to indulge. But I watched Eagle vs. Shark and I love that movie. It didn't make me cry this time. Well, okay, at one point it made me cry a little bit, but not in a bad way. This is like the 10th viewing so far. I'm not a Jumaniac, so the Jumaniac ladies have probably all seen it about 50 times by now. I've seen it 10. I love it. Yeah. I think one of the cutest times I've ever seen Jermaine is when he, like, toward the end of the movie, he's all sad, and he asks her why she wants to stay around him, and he's got his head really close to the grass, and he's all pouty. That's the cutest I've ever seen him, and every time I see it, it kind of makes me squee and want to hug him, so yeah. Jermaine, you need to stick your face in grass more often. I mean that in the nicest way possible. I don't mean that to be mean. Oh god. I suck at this. This is why I'm a retrosexual. It's easy to be a retrosexual for me, because I am. Speaking of being a retrosexual, I've got to tell you about my dream last night. / this morning. So last night, / this morning, I don't really remember when it was really long, I had a dream that Bret stayed over at my house. And it was really realistic, but I have no idea why he was staying at our house. But it was really nice, and he's just so sweet. It's funny because he's really sweet in my dreams, but it's not just because it's a dream. He's really sweet in real life. So when I dream about him, it's very real. No matter what, like, crazy things go on. I asked him the history of Samoa. I asked him the history of that, and he, like, spewed all this information that I had no idea. I was like, Bret, you know your stuff. Of course, it was all probably fake, because it was my my unconscious mind making up crap about Samoa. But it was just really funny. I was like, tell me the history of Samoa. Well, it was founded in blah blah blah, and some explorers named blah 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 and blah 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 came, and they fought, and it was all this, like, fake history. But it was great. I was like, dude, you know your stuff. But it was all inspired because last night, before I went to sleep, I was on my MySpace page like a loser, checking everything out, because I don't really look at my own profile very often. No, I really don't. And so I was looking at the picture of me hugging Bret. This is us. And I was just looking at it and admiring the fact that he looks really happy because he's smiling. And I couldn't see that, obviously, because we were hugging at the time, but I love that picture because he looks happy to be with me. I don't know. It's just nice. So I had a dream, and we hugged, and I told him in the dream that I looked at the picture and that I was happy that he looked so happy. And then he said that hugging me makes him happy, and then I woke up. And it felt so real, like, I don't know. I'm sure hugging lots of his fans makes him happy, but just the fact that he looks so happy. How many times have I said happy? Anyway, it was a really nice dream. So if I were Mel, I would say thank you, Bret. Thank you for giving me a nice dream. What if the world was more like in my dreams? Actually, there were no pennies in my dream. When I was on Skype on Friday, I found a Webkin squirrel. We were talking about Webkins, and they made a gray Webkin squirrel, so I ordered it. And it's probably going to be here later in the week, and you'll definitely see it when I get it. And I've already named it Gandalf, because it's gray, and I'm a nerd. So that's the other exciting news. I'm going to go now, because this is getting awkward. So enjoy the show tonight. You know I will. And on Tuesday, I will have a full reaction that's probably going to be full of squee and make no sense to the viewers, if there are viewers who have no idea what I'm talking about.